A dispute on a bus leads to the death of 13 in China. A walkout of Google over sexual harassment claims. Leafs lose 2-1 to the Dallas Stars. And the clocks go back this weekend, but some are asking if they should. Humber News starts now.
I'm Patrick Simpson here at the newsroom at Humber's North Campus. It's November 2nd. Here's what's making news. We start with a big boost in immigration numbers. The federal government is aiming to have 310,000 newcomers in Canada next year. And by 2020, the total will hit approximately 340,000. Canada currently welcomes 250,000 immigrants, but even so, that number represents less than 1% of the country's entire population. Indonesia's president is urging searchers to speed up the process to find plane crash victims. Indonesia is trying to locate the 189 people that were killed in the fatal plane crash. So far, no survivors have been found. Investigators have already located part of the first black box. Today, divers reserved their search for the second black box to find out why the plane went down on Monday. A tragic crash in China today, and video cameras captured it all. Video from a bus show a fight between the driver of a Chinese bus and a passenger. The bus hit a nearby car and then veered towards and then over a bridge. Of the 15 people on board, 13 are confirmed dead. Officials are still trying to find the 2 that are still missing, along with the remains of the bus. A fire broke out near Saudi Embassy in London, England earlier this morning. 45 firefighters were sent out to control the fire. London Fire Brigade says the blaze broke out in a restaurant behind the embassy. The cause is not yet known. Footage posted on social media showed flames spreading up the side of the building. No word yet on any injuries. Spain's state attorney no longer seeks rebellion charges for jailed leaders of an independence movement. The state attorney is now seeking 12 years for the independence leader and lesser sentences for others involved. The leader is currently in custody awaiting trial on charges of sedation and misappropriation of public funds. Madrid imposed direct rule in the region in October 2017 after the regions of Catalonia declared independence. It's only a week before the U.S. midterm elections, and President Donald Trump continues to crack down on illegal immigration, offer a proposed law that, if passed, will require all asylum seekers to go through a legal port of entry. This comes as a wave of migrants are about to attempt to enter the U.S. by way of Mexico. Trump says even though he hopes not to use military force on the migrants, he hasn't ruled it out. And a big walkout of Google. Staff are demanding accountability over alleged sexual harassment, sexism, racism, and unchecked executive power. 17,000 employees and contractors staged walkouts across North America, Europe, and Asia. The protest started after the New York Times said Google paid a $90 million exit package in 2014 to a senior vice president who was accused of sexual harassment.
I think this was, the $90 million straw that broke the camel's back, to be honest. But there are so many stories that we've heard for so long, and it's time for action and change, real change. That's why we're calling this, the movement for real change.
Workers want pay equity and transparency in sexual harassment cases. Google is yet to comment. Celebrations are taking place all over Mexico this week. It's known as the Day of the Dead. It's a time to remember deceased family members and loved ones. Families go to cemeteries to be with the souls of their lost loved ones. Families build private altars and favorite foods of the departed, as well as photos and memorabilia. Mexicans believe that the souls will hear the prayers and words of the living. We're going to take a quick break. Still ahead, the latest in sports, but first, Justice has a preview of your 3-day forecast.
Perhaps you won't be needing those rubber boots for too much longer, as sunshine is on its way. What's ahead for your weekend weather? I'll be bringing you a 3-day forecast after the break.